Good morning, YouTube. It is Candace Brown here. Hope you all have an amazing, fantastic day. I was about to say it's Monday, but goodness gracious, it's Wednesday. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes. So, on today, I want to talk about why personal development is important. All right, so I have been in business, I've had a home based business for about 6 years now. I think it's about six, about five and a half. Anyway, that's about six, right? Anywho, one of the things that have kept me going in my business, especially when it gets rocky, is because you all know if you're an entrepreneur, digital creator, you got a brick and mortar business, you know it goes up, down. And there's challenges that comes with entrepreneurship. So one of the things that have helped me is personal development. So for me, personal development is listening to audios, reading books, attending events that are helping me grow. Now, when you read these audios and you read these books, this is the key. You have to transform. You have to become someone new. You have to implement what you're reading. And a lot of times people don't. You can't just go to the seminars and like, oh my gosh, it motivated me for 3, 4 days. And then when you come back home, you're still doing the same thing. Okay, because you have to create daily habits, principles, that are going to lead you to success. And so we've been programmed some habits that we shouldn't have in our system, right? So it's really challenging getting rid of old habits. So every day you have to strive to get rid of those old habits and bring in some new habits, like speaking life over yourself, taking care of your body, exercising, eating good foods, and all of that. All of that stuff has to do with success. Okay, don't get me wrong, you got to work too, but there's principles that you have to go by, and you have to become new. I just keep hearing that all the time. It's all about who you are becoming, and how you become is read those books and implement, get it done. So I'm going to share with you what I learned, my aha moment from the Believe Nation event I attended 2 weeks ago in Texas. So the I Believe experience is hosted by David Imonizier. And if y'all don't know who he is, go find him on Instagram. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link below where you can actually belong, but you can join Believe Nation for free, and you can get to know more about Believe Nation. So, what it is, the platform is about building your belief, okay? And actually getting those daily principles down in your system so you can succeed. And so, a couple of weeks ago when I went to the event, I mean, it was a grateful experience. I got to attend a masquerade party. I got to go to a gala, and it was very life changing for me. I got to see so many beautiful, like minded people that are on their journey to helping and impacting lives. So, one of the things that touched me was John C. Maxwell. He talked about about failure, and a lot of times. Um, we go through failure, we start to feel bad, we condemn ourselves, we feel guilty. But actually, failure is good. When you fall down, you get back up. It's just like a baby, right? When the baby's learning how to walk. The baby falls down, but the baby keeps on getting up, getting up, getting up, getting up until the baby eventually learns how to walk. And that's one of the things that is really, really resonating with me in this season is no matter how many times I fail, Candace, keep getting up, because you're still on your way to success. So for you all that feel that way, like, oh my gosh, I failed in this business, I failed in whatever, it's okay. Get back up and keep going. You know how many times a lot of people in business have had to try things over and over and over and over until they get it right. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, so what I want you to do today is I want you to read a book. It's called, well, you can't read the book if you don't have the book. I want you to go out and get this book. It's called U Squared, right? It's by Price Pritchett. And actually, Bob Proctor recommended this book. Rest in peace, Bob Proctor. And this book is really, really good. It talks about the promise. It talks about the quantum leap. It actually gives you the success principles that you need. So I think it was only about $10. Yeah, it was only about $10. Actually, I'll leave the website below. And also, I want you to believe in yourself. And that is one thing that Believe Nation teaches. Believe in you. A lot of times we don't believe in ourselves because we want approval from other people, especially when it comes to starting a business. You know, we want approval from our parents, from our siblings, from our best friends. And a lot of times we're not going to always get their approval. But for me, the only approval that you need is from God, okay? If God told you to go out and start that business and you have no supplies, you have nothing, He's going to help you. He's going to give you the strength. You don't need approval from anybody. If He's giving you that vision, you're going to get it done. And a lot of times we're worried about how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. This is when your faith comes in. When you don't have anything, okay, but He told you to go out and do it. He's going to supply your needs. He's going to give you that strength that you need because He wants you to give Him all the glory. And He wants you to stay humble, okay? So don't worry about what anybody else have to say. You do what you got to do. And this is where your personal development come in. When you recondition your mind, you reprogram your mind, you're going to get better and better and better every single day. So all these people that were negative and told you you couldn't do it, they're going to see a new you. You're going to be smiling. You're going to have a different energy. You're going to have a different posture. You're going to walk, stand up straight. You're going to do everything that God has told you to do, and you're going to be a whole different person. And remember this, it's all about who you are becoming. You have to be processed on this journey. You have to be processed. You got to get all of that bad stuff out. It's just like when you detoxing, you getting rid of all of that bad stuff, right? Getting rid of all of that bad food. Well, you got to get rid of all of that bad stuff that's in you: jealousy, envy, hatred, comparison, whatever it is, bitterness, angriness. You got to get rid of that to become a new person. So when you're going to these seminars, when you're reading these books, you're listening to these audios, go home after and implement, transform, become someone new. All right, so I will see you all in the next video. I hope this video was value to you. Go out and get this book. It's only 35 pages, okay? You can read this in one day. You can read it on your lunch break, all right? But it's going to be life-changing. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.